Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome to my coordinated chaos. And in today's video, we're gonna be making some grab and go staple breakfast stuff, okay? We're gonna be making some blueberry muffins, banana nut bread, breakfast cookies, and a sausage, egg, and cheese muffin. So those are my four staples. You can make them in bulk, put them in Ziploc bags, wrap them up individually, put them in Ziploc bags, throw them in the freezer. When you get up in the morning, you get ready, grab one, pop it in the microwave, 10, 15 seconds, out the door you go, you're good to go, okay? So let's jump right into it and show you how to do it. Okay, first up, we're gonna make the best blueberry muffins. Now, I don't know if they're the best blueberry muffins, but that's the name of them. So, in a bowl, we're gonna put half a cup of softened butter. We're gonna add 1 cup and 1/4 of sugar. We're gonna cream this together. Now, I don't have one of those fancy KitchenAid things, $200 machines. Would I like to have one? Yes, I would. But will this $20 hand mixer do it right now? Yes, it will. Now we're going to add 2 eggs, one at a time. Mix that up. Live on the wild side, break your shell over your batter. Voila! Y'all, it just took me like 5 minutes to find my vanilla extract in my spice cabinet. Calls for 1 teaspoon of that. I got to clean that thing out. Okay, man, that smells delish. This is half a cup of buttermilk. Okay, I'm about to put some sour cream up in this thing. I hadn't made these in so long. It does not call for sour cream. It calls for 2 cups of flour. We're going to mix that in, and then I'll mix the other cup. Then we're going to put the other cup in, like so. That is some good looking batter right there. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We're just gonna go like this. I think that's good. And then you're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is a half. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna mix that in. In another bowl, you're gonna take half of the blueberries. It calls for 2 cups of blueberries. And you're gonna mush them up. These are good and fresh and straight off the blueberry bush. I would like to say it was my blueberry bush, but it was not. It was my mother's and father's and my aunt. So, I do pick them though. So we just mush all these up, and you're gonna put these in there. Okay, we're just gonna put those in. We're gonna fold them in like this. Turn the batter a little bit pink-ish purple. Then we're gonna take the other half. Look how pretty these blueberries are. We're gonna take the other half of these blueberries whole and dump them in. Then we're gonna fold them in. Y'all, this might look fancy, but if I can do this, anybody can do this. I cannot for the life of me find my big muffin tin. But you know what? It's okay. We will prevail. All right, we're going to use these mini ones. So, cookie scoop, found it. And I'm going to scoop out a little bit, pop it in there. See how many we get. Okay, so this will affect your cooking time a little bit because these will cook up much faster. So when I link the recipe, if you do them in minis, it's gonna cook faster. But before you put them in there, you're gonna take a little bit of sugar and you're gonna sprinkle the top of each one. It calls for sand and sugar. I don't have sand and sugar. So we're just gonna use regular sugar because, you know, sugar's sugar in my book, but voila. Look at these delicious blueberry muffins, fresh out of the oven. We're gonna let them cool and then I'm gonna pop them out and put them in a Ziploc bag. You know what? That just looks like to be about 3/4 of a cup. You know, you can't go wrong with brown sugar. What am I gonna do with that little bit of brown sugar left? And then 1 stick of butter. We're gonna cream that together. So we're gonna add 2 eggs. Hey, look at there, double yolk, double yolk, double yolk, double yolk. These are fresh eggs from my daddy's chickens. And they sometimes lay double yolks. So there's my 2 eggs. We're gonna cream that together. Now we're gonna mash some nanners. Here is my lovely ripened bananas. We're gonna mash them up. So I'm just gonna peel them up in this bowl. Ugh, they're so ripe. They're gonna be very good in this banana bread. It's gonna make it so sweet. Y'all, I love bananas, but I don't know, something about a mushy banana holding it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my little chopper again and mush them all up. Make it as fine as you want to. I don't really like my bananas chunky in my banana bread, so I kind of make it like a good slime goo consistency. That in there. Spoon of vanilla, which in my book is like a splash. 1, 2. Gotta put a little bit of baking powder in it. A teaspoon. That's a half teaspoon, so 2 of these. 1, 2. 1 teaspoon. We're gonna mix this up real quick. And now for some nuts. Got some pecans, pecan, you can say it how you want to. Calls for a half a cup. And this is probably 3/4 of a cup. I'm gonna put that many in it, and then I'm gonna hold these and put them on top. You know what? We're gonna go off road, okay? Look what I found. We're gonna do chocolate chip banana nut bread. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna give a handful here and a handful here. Now that was not in the recipe, but it was in my baking bag in the freezer. So, I mean, I think that's gonna be pretty good. So, we're gonna fold those nuts and those chocolate chips in. I sprayed my little loaf pan here, and I'm gonna dump it in. And I'm gonna sprinkle them over the top. Look how pretty that is, y'all. It's so pretty. All right, we're gonna throw it in the oven now. Here is my banana nut bread, looking fabulous out of the oven. Y'all, I could not wait. These little mini muffins right here. Oh my God, look at that. They are so, love it. They're hot. Straight out of the oven. Woo! But when I tell you, this is better than any store-bought muffin in a bag, it's good. This recipe is breakfast cookies, and it's just 3 ingredients, which is the bananas, overripe bananas. It calls for 3. I only have 2. They're pretty large. We'll make it work. I'm gonna mash it up with my masher. I'm gonna put it in a bigger bowl. Any kind of rolled oats will work. So I'm gonna put 2 of those in there. Then it calls for 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Again, I'm not gonna use a measuring cup. Just gonna eyeball it. I tend to go on the heavy side, so that looks to be a smidge more than 1/2 cup. And then we're gonna mix all that together. Listen, it's not mixing up too good, so sometimes you just got to get your hands in there and mix it together. That's better. Now it says, now that's my 3 ingredients. Now it says this part's optional, but I don't believe it is optional. And that would be some chocolate chips. So we're just gonna add probably 1/4 of a cup and mix those in there. I would say this is still a pretty healthy breakfast. You know, chocolate is good for you in moderation. Now, it says get you some parchment paper, whatever. I don't have that. I sprayed the bottom. And here's what they look like. After you put them on the pan, we're gonna put them in the oven on 350 for 10 minutes. So in this pan, I'm gonna put some 1 pound of sausage, and we're gonna cook that up. All right, we got all the sausage cooked up, nice and brown. I like to get mine a little bit brown because I don't know, I like the flavor of it and the texture. It's a little crispy. I like when my meat gets a little charred. So that's looking pretty good. I have my sausage cooked. I'm gonna let it cool down just a little bit so it doesn't scramble my eggs when I put them in there. I'm gonna put my bisquick in first. So this is 1 pound of sausage. I'm gonna put 1 cup of bisquick in. And I'm gonna mix that up. Now I'm gonna shred my cheese up. I like to shred my own cheese. I don't know, I just think it tastes better. That pre-shredded cheese that comes in a bag, to me, tastes like wax. But I will buy it if it's on sale and it's a better buy. But 9 times out of 10, this is the better buy. Don't slice your fingers off at the end. I'm going to add this in. You know, I think that needs just a little bit more cheese into the bowl. Now we're gonna add the eggs in. Okay, I'm gonna pour the eggs right in here. and we're gonna mix that up. Just like that. I have sprayed my mini muffin pan because I can't find my other one. And we're just gonna take a scoop and put it in there. Here are the yummy sausage, egg, and cheese bites. Literally, they're bites instead of muffins. So I think this is going to work out even better. And here is all our yummy breakfast all laid out, ready to go in a Ziploc bag and popped into the freezer. Thank y'all for watching. And I hope you enjoy these yummy recipes as much as me and my family do. And also, I hope you enjoy the convenience of just grabbing it out of the freezer and going when you're in a hurry. Now, it's very quick to do that in the mornings. Grab and go. This is what this is for. The preparation, not so quick. But if you spend a little time laying it all out there, making all the recipes, and then freezing it and putting it in the freezer in bulk, then you're good to go for a couple weeks, you know, maybe even a month if you do a couple batches. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.